The 2026 Dacia Dokker 4x4 Camper Van Motorhome is a fascinating blend of rugged utility and compact living space, designed for adventurers who want to go off the beaten path without sacrificing basic comforts. Dacia, known for its no-nonsense, budget-friendly vehicles, has taken a bold step with this model, combining the practicality of a small van with the off-road capability of a 4x4 and the cozy functionality of a camper. At first glance, the Dokker might seem unassuming, but once you dig deeper, you'll find clever engineering, smart design choices, and a surprising amount of versatility packed into its modest frame. Under the hood, the Dokker 4x4 Camper Van doesn't aim to break speed records, but it delivers exactly what you'd expect from a vehicle built for reliability and efficiency. It's powered by a 1.6-liter turbocharged diesel engine, producing around 120 horsepower and 260 newton-meters of torque. While those numbers might not sound thrilling, they're more than enough for a vehicle of this size, especially when paired with a 5-speed manual transmission and a robust 4-wheel drive system. The engine is tuned for low-end torque, making it ideal for slow, controlled off-road crawling or hauling gear up a mountain trail. Fuel economy is a strong point, with Dacia claiming around 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers on mixed driving, a crucial factor for long-distance travelers who want to minimize stops at the pump. The 4x4 system is where the Dokker truly stands out. Unlike some pseudo-off-roaders that rely solely on electronic aids, this van features a proper mechanical 4-wheel drive setup with a locking rear differential, giving it genuine off-road credentials. The ground clearance is generous at 220 mm, and the short overhangs in both front and rear mean you won't be scraping the bumper on steep inclines or rocky trails. The suspension is a simple but tough independent McPherson strut setup in the front and a rigid axle with leaf springs in the rear, a configuration that prioritizes durability over plush ride quality. That said, it handles rough terrain admirably, absorbing bumps well enough to keep your coffee from spilling inside the cabin. Speaking of the cabin, let's step inside and see how Dacia has transformed this utilitarian van into a functional motorhome. The interior won't win any luxury awards, but it's impressively well thought out for its price segment. The living space is compact but efficiently designed, with a fold-out bed that comfortably sleeps two adults, a small kitchenette with a gas stove and a sink, and even a portable toilet tucked into a discreet cabinet. Storage is everywhere under the seats, and overhead compartments, and along the walls, making it easy to stow gear without feeling claustrophobic. The materials are hard-wearing plastics and fabrics, easy to clean and built to withstand the wear and tear of outdoor living. Large windows and a skylight keep the space feeling airy, and there's even a small table that can be set up for meals or work. One of the most appealing aspects of the Dokker 4x4 camper is its sheer simplicity. Unlike some high-end motorhomes crammed with gadgets that can, and often do, break, this van keeps things refreshingly straightforward. The electrical system is basic but sufficient, with a leisure battery powering LED lights, USB charging ports, and a small fridge. There's no complicated infotainment system, just a standard radio with Bluetooth, but that's part of the charm. This is a vehicle that encourages you to disconnect and enjoy the journey rather than fuss over high-tech distractions. On the road, the Dokker drives exactly as you'd expect, like a tall, narrow van with a raised suspension. It's not particularly sporty, and body roll is noticeable in sharp corners, but the steering is light and direct, making it easy to maneuver in tight spaces. Wind noise is present at highway speeds, but not excessively so, and the diesel engine, while not silent, settles into a steady hum once cruising. Where this vehicle really shines is off-road. The combination of the 4x4 system, good approach and departure angles, and grippy all-terrain tires means it can tackle muddy trails, sandy dunes, and snowy paths with confidence. It won't compete with a dedicated off-roader like a Jeep Wrangler, but for a compact camper, it's remarkably capable. Design-wise, The Dokker 4x4 camper van sticks to Dacia's philosophy of function over form. The exterior is boxy and utilitarian, with a high roof to maximize interior headroom and plenty of plastic cladding to protect against scratches from branches or gravel. The rear features a practical barn door setup, making it easy to load gear, and there's an optional roof rack for extra storage. The overall look is rugged rather than stylish, but that's part of its appeal. This is a vehicle that doesn't pretend to be anything other than what it is: a tough, no-frills camper for people who prioritize adventure over appearances. Pricing is where the Dokker might just win over a lot of skeptics. Compared to other compact 4x4 campers, which often come with premium price tags, the Dacia is refreshingly affordable. It's not the most refined or feature-packed option out there, but it offers incredible value for money, especially for those who just need a reliable, go-anywhere bus for their travels. In conclusion, the 2026 Dacia Dokker 4x4 Camper Van Motorhome is a compelling choice for budget-conscious adventurers who want a simple, capable, and practical home on wheels. It won't coddle you with luxury, and it's not built for high-speed highway cruising, but if your idea of a perfect trip involves remote campsites, rough trails, and the freedom to explore without worrying about breakdowns or excessive costs, this little van might just be the perfect travel companion. It's a reminder that sometimes, the best adventures come in unassuming packages,